conference for the following projects. The proposed rehabilitation of 4 river crossing terminals along Pasig River, Manila. Construction of Port Operations Building and Transit Shed, Port of Masbate, Masbate City. Construction of backup area, Port of Headoffice, Bohol. Construction of backup area in RC Wharf on Field, Port of Osamis, Osamis City, Osamis Occidental. And Doña Helen Port Expansion Project, Port of Doña Helen, Socorro, Surigao del Norte.
Okay, Mr. Objection, proceed to the sole item on our agenda, the freedom of factor. CPTV report. I'd like to present its proposal.
Pasig?
Pasig River.
Bakit?
Wala na ako. Oo, nakatapos na. Baka masarap na. Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Magandang araw. Welcome to the briefing of government presentation for the construction of backup area Port of Litape in Bohol. This is the location of the project. This is Bohol Island. This is Litape town and the project is located over here. This area. And this is the existing facility there. The vicinity map. Project site is this area. To give you a little background for this project, the Port of Litape is located in the municipality of Litape, province of Bohol. It is about 92 kilometers to Tagbilaran Port, 44 kilometers to Tubigan Port, and 12 kilometers to Talibot Port. The Port of Litape is a PPA terminal port under the jurisdiction of PMO Bohol. The Port of Litape has an existing linkage with Cebu. The port has existing 2 roller ramps, 600 square meter backup open storage area, and 220.20 linear meter rackways. The cargo traffic was projected based on the 4.64% annual average regional economic growth rate and the annual average population growth rate of 1.84% for passenger traffic. It is expected that the port will handle 38,260 metric tons of cargoes, 551,090 passengers, and 6,152 vessels by 2021. The proposed additional backup area is intended to further support the road operations as well as the storage purposes. This project is included in the approved updated PPA 82 for calendar year 2019 for head office and head offices infrastructure projects. This is the existing development plan and the proposed project. They are shaded orange. We have a backup area. And somewhere like we have stair landing. Let's go to the detailed delivery activities. The hydrographic and topographic survey conducted by DSD, soil and foundation investigation conducted by Alice Harden and Associates. The site investigation conducted by our PDD engineers. The prices of construction materials are based on latest construction materials data from DPWH and canvas undertaken by PPGD. Labor rates are based on the latest published rates from DOLE website, and equipment rates are based on the latest ASEL guidebook. The preparation of design plans, technical specifications, quantity and cost estimates, program work, construction schedule are already completed. We have no concern the right of way and no affected facilities. The preparation and submission of design report already submitted. And here are the following documents to be forwarded to PMO for the application of ECC, the project picture, individual project program work, equipment requirements, approved body for the contract or ABC, construction schedule and development plan or vicinity map. The preparation of minimum requirements for construction safety and health program is prepared in accordance with the DO number 13 and OSHS of Poly. The preparation of bid and tender documents are already completed. And here are the scope of work. The construction of backup area includes the demolition, disposal of existing concrete pavement, excavation of seabed, existing field materials, supply placing of concrete, installation of steel reinforcement, concrete blocks, and driving, keeping of fishing piles and corner piles. Installation of core racks, placing of field materials, placing aggregate base course, construction of work and cement concrete pavement, installation of tile rods, installation of rubber duck fenders and mooring bollards, and construction of security fence. The approved budget for the contract for these projects, $163,296,490. The total project cost is $184,525,034 pesos and 27 centavos. This is the approved construction schedule or per CPM. The project duration is 360 calendar days, inclusive of estimated 25 days of rainy and unworkable days. And here is the eligibility requirements. The contract shall be considered similar to the contract to be bid if it has the same major categories of work. And the item of work of the completed contract must be similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid, with at least 50% of the required quantity for the major operations of work as indicated in the Form 9 of the eligibility documents. And here is the eligibility documents showing the major operation of work, the unit measure, and the minimum quantity. Includes the following: the pile driving works offshore of about 3,297 linear meters, reinforced concrete works of about 271 cubic meters, rock works 50 to 100 kilogram per piece, 5,589 cubic meters, building materials of 10,837 cubic meters, and the construction of Portland cement concrete pavement is about 150 square meters. The minimum, the port pickup registration for this project is medium B, ports and harbor offshore engineering. And here are the minimum equipment requirements as follows, and the key personnel requirements: the project manager, project engineer, materials engineer, construction safety and health officer, and a foreman. This ends my presentation. Good afternoon.
Okay, any questions? You coordinated with the PMO concern? Have you coordinated with the PMO concern?
Yes, sir.
So, okay lang sa kanila this 60 days na
Yung duration, sir.
yung duration. Ma-affected ba yung operational area?
Hindi naman, sir.
Sa site.
Sa site.
Any further questions?
Move that proposed construction of backup area sa port of proposed construction of backup areas before the setup may be approved for officers of position.
Yes, and the candidate approved the proposed project verification schedule. There's the intent of construction of backup areas for the Getate or the different group. During the situation of the publication itself. Okay, and the next presentation.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, members of the committee. The next project to be presented is the construction of backup area and RC work on field at the port of Osamis, Osamis City, Osamis Occidental. To begin with the presentation of the background information, Osamis Port is located at the city of Osamis, province of Osamis Occidental. It is the major inter-island port that serves as the economic artery of goods to the province of Osamis Occidental. The existing port facilities are the following: RC Wharf 194.37 km, RC Pier, Loro Ramp, backup area and open storage, and marshalling parking plain area of rolling cargos, with an area of 18,880 square meter, warehouse 1,080 square meter, container yard 5,054 square meter, and passenger terminal building with an area of 2,904 square meters. There is an ongoing port expansion project at the port, including construction of 84 linear meter 3 units roller ramp and 2,272.32 square meter and 6,892.47 backup area, which is targeted to be completed this year. In 2016, the port handled 254 metric tons of cargoes, comprising of 928,170 metric tons of domestic cargoes and 31,082 foreign cargoes. Domestic cargoes were considered of 1% bulk, 48% break bulk, and 51% containerized cargoes, while purely break bulk for foreign cargoes. The cargo traffic increased by about 15% from 831,055 metric tons to cargo in 2015. On the other hand, the port accommodated 457,803 passengers and 310 rolling cargoes in 2016. The passengers traffic for the last 5 years, 2012 to 2016, has an average growth of 6.38%. Ship calls in 2016 were registered at 1,017, comprising of 759 Roro and 258 Roro ship calls. For projecting the port traffic, the 3.41 economic growth rate of Region 10 and 6.38 passenger growth rate were applied. Thus, by 2021, the port is expected to reach at 1,138,602 metric ton of cargoes, 9,261 metric ton bulk, 567.34 metric ton break bulk, and 558,307 metric ton containerized cargoes, and 623,563 passengers. It is assumed that in the same year, the port will be accommodating 667 rolling cargoes and 1,179 ship calls. Osamis Port is one of PPA's base port and plays a major role in the economic system of the province of Osamis Occidental. In view of the increasing conventional vessels, there is a need for the provision of additional berthing facility. Based on estimate, the 60 container yard is no longer sufficient to handle the expected increase in container traffic. And to implement the proposed berthing facility, provision of additional backup area appears necessary. The proposed project is included in the approved PPA for CY 2019 for head office infrastructure project. So next is the project location. The project location is located in Mindanao Island, lies along Pangil Bay, the port of Osamis. So showing is the vicinity map, the aerial view of the existing port of Osamis. So it's the development plan of existing facilities of Port of Osamis. Then is the proposed project, the development plan, including the proposed project. So for schedule of detailed mineral activities, hydrographic topographic survey was conducted by DSD on October 22 to 26 of 2013. Said investigation was conducted by PDD engineers from March 6 to 8 of 2019. Soil foundation investigation was conducted by RSRD and associate on January 24 to February 27 of 2019. Construction materials were based on canvas made in Manila from prices submitted by suppliers and CNPD supplied by DPWH. Here are the following document: preparation of design plans, preparation of technical specification, preparation of quantity and cost estimate, preparation of program reports, and preparation of structural schedule are already completed. Preparation of site road plans including schedule of acquisition not applicable, application of utility relocation not applicable also. The following documents: project picture, individual program of work, project program of work, equipment requirement, approved budget for the contract, construction schedule, development plan, ready for submission to KMO for application of ECC. Preparation of minimum requirement for construction safety and health program prepared in accordance with the 13 of DOLE. Preparation of big tender document is already completed. The scope of work of the project consists of the following: construction of backup area with an area of 5,775 square meter, consists of various sub-items. So, this also includes the construction of breasting voltage, one set, and port lighting system. The approved budget for the contract is 324,872,239.42 pesos. Total project cost is 337,867,128.99 pesos. The project duration is 600 calendar days. The approved per CPM has a duration of 600 calendar days, inclusive of the estimated 40 days of operating and multiple days considered unfavorable for exclusion of the work of the site. For eligibility requirement, a contract shall be considered similar to the contract to be bid if it has the same major categories of work. The item of work of the completed contract must be similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid with at least 50% of the required quantity for major operation of work as indicated in Form 9 of the eligibility document. And here's the Form 9. The major operation of work consists of offshore pipe driving of steel, pipe piles, the quantity of 1,163 linear meter, offshore pipe driving of concrete piles with a quantity of 2,573 linear meter, reinforced concrete work, 494 cubic meter, rock work of size for 1,000 kg per piece, with 281 cubic meter, for 50 to 100 kg per piece, 4,524 cubic meter, fill materials 20,585 cubic meter, for construction of Portland cement concrete pavement, the quantity requirement is 210 square meter, and for construction of interlocking concrete block pavement, the quantity is 2,708 square meter. The building requirement, the required peak administration is large A, port, harbor, and offshore engineering. And here's the required minimum equipment. So the key personnel requirement are project manager, project engineer, materials engineer, construction safety and health officer, and foreman. This ends my presentation. Thank you, sir.
Okay, any questions? Yeah.
Sa earlier presentation, there's already an ongoing backup area na construction.
Lagay mo sa development plan.
Sa meron.
Doon sa...
Nag-start na ba yan this year or last year pa?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. So medyo matagal din. Kasi napansin ko yung, di ba meron kayong projected na cargo, tsaka yung traffic for vessels. Kasi construction dito ng backup area. So ano yung reason ng construction before? Yung projection ba, hindi na consider yung projection dito? Yung current na sa projection. Kasi may ongoing na expansion eh. Backup area rin yun. Kasi ito backup area rin. Is it the same location or separate location?
Different location, ma'am. Kasi itong kabilang side, sa right side natin, ito yung ongoing na development. So ito, nag-start to, almost 2 years o 3 years ago siguro. So ang projection niyan, mga 5 years ago pa. So itong bagong development, itong nakakulay ng orange sa may left side, ito po yung bagong development na ang projection niyan, itong year nito. So meaning, for 5 years, sa interval ng 5 years, mayroon ng mga dalagdag na ano.
Pero hindi pa siya nakukomplete ngayon. 2 years ago pa yan na-start.
At saka yung previous na reclamation is for sa road operations so for the Pasamis. Itong new, para sa cargo naman to eh. So different purpose.
Kung nag-start na operation, kasi pagsasabayin na halos magsasabay sila this year na once natapos natin yung procurement, magsasabay yung dalawang paggawa. It will not affect the operations.
Yung sa previous na project, siguro it will be completed by this year. So before mag-start yung new reclamation for the backup area, halos substantially completed na rin dito sa right side. Pero by the end of this year. Na turn over na namin yung half eh.
Ay,
Yeah.
so, nagagamit
Nagagamit na.
which half? Close na half?
That's yun.
The red one. The red one. Half of that.
Mr. Chair, I move that the government conference for the construction of backup area in RC1 Confit, Port of Samis, Osamis City, Osamis Occidental, be considered as complete and that the project be considered for procurement.
It has been moved as a candidate to declare the procurement conference for the construction of backup area in RC1 field for the port of the Samis City, Samis Occidental, to be complete and to declare the same for procurement where to consider the there be a motion against regarding the party to proceed with the completion of the project proceed to the next.
So the next project to be procured is the Doña Helen Port Expansion Project. For the background information, Port of Doña Helen is located in Barangay Doña Helen in the municipality of Socorro. It is located in the southeast western coast of Lucas Grande Island, fronting the port of Ayangabon in municipality of Laver. The municipality of Socorro comprises the whole island of Lucas Grande and is situated in the easternmost of the province of Surigao del Norte, with a distance of 36 nautical miles from Surigao City and 8 nautical miles from the municipality of Tapak. The port is existing linkages with Poblacion Socorro and the port of Laver. Also, it has a potential regular linkages from Jubal Port in Tapak. Existing facilities at the port of Dolly Helen include 1,110 square meter backup area and causeway. In the feasibility study undertaken for the port of Dolly Helen in January 2012, the consultant investigated that the port will handle diverted and generated traffic in the future. In view of the higher risk of crossing the sea channel between Surigao City and Tapak that prevents the whole year-round navigation, Port Usual will prepare to divert the proposed ro-ro link Ayangabon, Doña Helen, and Jubao Port. On the other hand, the establishment of said proposed linkages, taking into consideration the expected growth in future tourism activities in Surigao del Norte province, particularly the growing enthusiasm at Siargao Island. It's believed that to attract more tourist arrival to the tourist haven. It is expected that a large volume of tourist travelers, especially from Luzon and Visayas, with destination at Surigao del Norte group of islands, will take the land trip passing through Lipata Port, then toward the proposed Siargao Agri and Ecotourism Highway. Also, the tourist travelers from the southeastern part of Mindanao will take the land trip route via the said proposed nautical highway. It may be mentioned that the consultant referred to the Ayangabon, Doña Helen, Lubang Nautical Highway as the Siargao Agri Ecotourism Highway, which will play a major role in providing a year-round access for the transport of high-value agri-fishery products to major markets as well as access to local and foreign tourists to the Siargao group of islands. The consultant assumes that an average of 80% of the traffic from the route Siargao City to Port will be diverted to the proposed ro-ro link, Ayangabon, Doña Helen, and Jubao Port. Also, about 10% of Lipata ro-ro traffic coming from Luzon and Visayas, and 10% of the same traffic coming from the southern part of Mindanao is estimated to be generated. Thus, it is expected that the port will handle 170,750 metric tons of cargoes and 286,996 passengers by 2020. In the same year, an estimated 1,195 non-ro-ro vessels and 886 ro-ro vessels are expected to call at the port. The port of Doña Helen has a major role in establishing the proposed nautical highway, Siargao Agri-Tourism Highway, that primarily aims to provide a year-round access for the transport of cargoes as well as access for the local foreign tourists to from Siargao group of islands. The proposed projects are part of the initial development to be provided at the port to cater the ro-ro vessels. The proposed project ro-ro ramp is necessary to accommodate the expected ro-ro vessels. The proposed backup area is intended to support the entire operation of the port. Further, said backup area will also serve as machinery cleaning area with cargo as well as general cargo storage area. The proposed project is included in the approved PPA APP for CY 2019 for head office infrastructure project. To show you the project location, this is the project site or the port of Doña Helen, facing mainland in Laver, municipality of Laver and Ayangabon port. We have already existing port here. So this is the back of the Siargao Island. And we have ongoing construction of port in Jubang port. This will connect, this island will connect mainland to Siargao. So this is existing for this report showing the existing facilities in the port of Dole. Only backup area and we have access road. First, the existing facilities, the development plan showing the existing facilities of Port of Doña Helen, backup area, and we have also existing access road. And this is the proposed project. Additional backup area, platform, and roll ramp with 2 sets of breasting dolphin. For schedule of detailed activities, hydrographic topographic survey was conducted by DST on March 1st to 2nd, 2019. Site investigation was conducted by PPDD engineers from March 20 to 22 of 2019. Soil and foundation investigation was conducted by Hardin Associates on November 16 of 2018. Construction materials are based on canvas made in Manila, from prices submitted by suppliers and CMPD supplied by DPWH. Preparation of design plans, preparation of technical specification, preparation of quantity and cost estimate, preparation of program reports, preparation of construction schedule, and preparation of the submission of design report are already completed. Preparation of site road plans not applicable, preparation of utility relocation not applicable also. The following document, project feature, individual project program board, equipment requirement, approved budget for the on-track, construction schedule, development plan, ready for submission to PMOs for application on ECC. Preparation of minimum requirement for construction safety and health program in accordance with DO13 of Dole. Preparation of bid tender document is already completed. And here's the scope of work. Part of the project is the grading of existing backup area and rock causeway in an area of 1,421.20 square meter. Consists of sub-items. So the next part of the project is construction of backup area, additional backup area with an area of 690 square meter. So construction of RC platform and roller rack with an area of 316 square meter. Construction of breasting dolphin on 2 sets, and the port lighting system. The approved budget for the contract is 63,757,348 pesos, 0.81 pesos. Total project cost is 69,495,510.20 pesos, and the total project duration is 360 calendar days. Based on the approved per CPM, the project duration is 360 calendar days inclusive of the 23 days of rainy and workable days, considered unfavorable for prosecution of work at the site. For eligibility requirement, the contract shall be considered similar to the contract to be bid, which has the same nature as ever before. The item 4 to the completed contract must be similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid with at least 50% of the required quantity for major operation of work as indicated in Form 9 of the eligibility document. Here's the eligibility document. The following major operation of work are the following. Offshore pipe driving of concrete piles with a quantity of 1,032 meter, reinforced concrete work 236 cubic meter, rock work 433 for 1,000 kilogram rock, 786 cubic meter for 5,200 kilogram. Fill materials 1,537 cubic meter. Construction of Portland cement concrete pavement 1,019 square meter. The required pickup initiation, medium A port, harbor, and offshore engineering. And here's the required equipment. Key personnel requirement, project manager, project engineer, materials engineer, construction, safety program officer, and foreman. Help my presentation. Thank you, sir.
Okay, any questions?
Remove the proposed Lodge Helen Court expansion project for Port of Lodge Helen, Socorro, Silo, and Northern Cebu for
Just include the fact that the schedule for the expansion project was done
Good afternoon. I'm here to present the pre-procurement for the proposed rehabilitation of 4 river crossing terminals along Pasig River. The DOTR Secretary Arthur Tugade has favorably endorsed to PPA the request of Representative Rosenda Ann M. Ocampo of the 6th District of Manila to allocate funds for the urgent repair of the riverboat crossing terminals along Pasig River. The proposed project aims to make the terminals safe and convenient to Pasig River ferry commuters, and is in support to the DOTR's thrust to promote the social well-being of ordinary citizens and help decongest Metro Manila roads. Here's the location map of the terminals. Here are the locations of the 4 terminals. The Beata Terminal, the Kalahi, the Barangay 900 in Santa Ana, and Punta Santa Ana terminals. Here are the existing conditions of the said terminals. The proposed terminals are practically identical with each other. For the schedule of detailed engineering activities, the site investigation was conducted by PPDD engineers on March 19, 2019. Prices of construction materials are based on the construction materials data furnished by the DPWH and canvas undertaken by PPDD. Labor rates were based on the latest published rates from the DOLE, and the equipment rates were based from the latest ASL equipment guidebook, 20th edition. The preparation of the designs, technical specifications, quantity and cost estimates, program of work, and construction schedule were all completed. There are no concern on the right of way and utilities. Design report has been submitted. Here are the following documents to be submitted by PPDD to KMO for their application for the AEC. The construction safety and health program was prepared in accordance with the DO 13 of the LOSHS of the DOLE. Bid and tender documents are completed. Here are the scope of work for the proposed rehabilitation of the riverboat crossing terminals. The approved budget for the contracts in the amount of 9,923,806 for 28. And the total project cost is in the amount of 10,333,159.26. Here is the construction schedule with a project duration of 240 calendar days, inclusive of the estimated 5 days of free and workable days determined unfavorable for the prosecution of the works on the site. For the eligibility requirements, we have the legal, the financial and technical. Under the technical, we have the item of work, the completed contract must be similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid with at least 50% of the required quantity for major operations of work as indicated in Form 9 of the eligibility documents. Here's the Form 9 with the following major operation of work. Offshore pile driving of concrete piles with the 312 linear meters and reinforced concrete works 26 cubic meters. For the required pickup registration, it's small b for port, harbor, and offshore engineering. Here are the minimum equipment requirements. And key personnel requirements. That's it. That is my presentation, sir.
I think 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, there was this parang recommendation to handle yung facilitator. Sir, I'm sure remember yung ginawa natin na computation dun sa mga project. Yung proposed rehabilitation project sa Chansa. Kasama po ba ito? Yung apat na yun? Entirely new siya. May ko na kasi natin.
Kasi dapat dyan yung vicinity na sabi along the passage. Yung crossing lang siya.
Hindi ako familiar dun sa yata na.
Yes, ma'am. Kasi Bangkalo.
Tawiran siya ng yung kasi sinubukan ko yung hindi yan na, hindi ko na pangalan yan.
Ilang minuto?
Mga 2 minutes sa kabila.
Mas matagal pa yung isinakay
Matagal pa hintay mo doon sa terminal. Pwede nga mamlawin, hindi ko magaling.
Hindi siya yung dating ginawa na passing base
Ilang passenger
Hindi na pakabalik ko natin sa picture.
Yan.
Ganun
Or
pa
mas
rin
sa
sa
picture, sa picture.
Ay, malaki
Yan
din
lang. Hindi siya yung
Parang ganito pala.
actually,
MMDA yung nagmamanage ng boat or is it yung sa NG?
siguro ano lang yan, mga tatlo siguro.
Magkano pa masahe ka?
Dapat 10 pesos. 10 pesos.
Kasi minsan na nabubukas sa mga
Isang 25 yung baka. Ang dami siya. Marina daw siya sila luwan na yan. Prime. Marina daw. Private yan. 2 minutes na sa pagka bagyo wala.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
May pila yan.
Yes, sir. Pinag-ay mo nung beses, yung lagi mo sa awin.
Paano mo ba?
So, hindi yun yung katarman,
Katamaran.
Talagang, ano na nila, wooden lang siya. Hindi ba yun
Nakatag sa may parking passing.
Di ba yun yung pinayos natin? Di ba may pinayos na yun? Floating bar. May pinayos na yun. May bars doon.
Inspect namin ang ginawa namin.
Sir, pwede next picture.
Diyan nahulog si Rina. Sa dieta.
Ayun sila. Magkakamukha niya. Pangalan lang na iba dito. Wala na iba. Ano na na iba? Pangalan.
Wala, ano,
Ayan,
typical na lang. Typical.
Background na reference.
Yes.
Kasi pati yung instructors sa likod doon, sila mo.
Study ng BPM.
No, pero pinapakomentahan sa nagaling sa inyo na
No.
yung feasibility study for that.
BPM yun. Under the BPM.
Rehabilitation of our study ko ba sa
Nagpunta pa nga sila sa tayo.
Nandito yung concept.
Hindi ba mas maganda kung bridge na lang ilalagay?
Masagastos pag
Natalo niya kung gusto mo.
hindi pa ba wala tayo siya.
Nandiyan pa yung nag-endorse. Kasi nagsimula ng nag-endorse yung request ng Congresswoman Paco.
Siya pa, kay Ben Abante.
Mr. Chair, I move that the third preparatory conference for the proposed rehabilitation of 4 paper crossing terminals along Pasig Paper in Manila be considered as complete and that the project be considered for procurement.
Consider pre-procurement of the proposed rehabilitation for river crossing terminals along Pasig River. Proceed with the same, be approved for procurement with position there.
Awa mo na.
10 million.
So, no position.
Dito pa lang magkakapasig, dito pa lang sa segment ko.
Pasukin mo.
Okay,
Pasukin mo.
doing the same. The motion is carried. Secretary, will start to proceed with the publication. Proceed to the next report.
My next presentation is for the construction of the Port Operations Building and Transit Shed in Port of Masbate, Masbate City. The Port of Masbate is the gateway for trade and investment within Masbate City and the whole province of Masbate. It opens trade between Masbate province and other provinces of Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Due to the increasing traffic in recent years, existing closed car storage shed or warehouse is not adequate to serve the present traffic. Therefore, the provision of additional transit shed is deemed necessary in anticipation for the imminent increase of cargo traffic at the port. The construction of the two-story port operations building is proposed to serve as one-stop shop for all port users while providing convenience to passengers as well as conducive working environment for the PPA personnel. The proposed projects included in the CY 2019 ADP under the revised MDPIP for CY 2017 to 2022. Here the location map of the Masbate port. Here are the existing facilities at the Masbate port. And the proposed two-story port operations building and transit shed. For the schedule of detailed engineering activities, hydrographic and topographic survey was conducted by the DSD on November 21 to 25, 2011. Site investigation was conducted by PDD engineers on October 2018 and March 2019. Prices of construction materials are based on the construction materials materials data furnished by the DPWH and canvas undertaken by PPDD. Labor rates were based on the latest published rates from the Dolly website, and equipment rates were based on the latest asset equipment guidebook. The preparation of the design plans, technical specifications, quantity and cost estimates, program of work, and construction schedule are all completed. There are no issues on the right of way and on the utility relocation plan. Design report has been submitted. The following documents are to be submitted by PPDD to the PMO for its application for ECC for the project. The construction safety and health program was prepared in accordance with the DO13 of NOSHS of the DOLE. Digital documents have been completed. Here are the scope of work of the project. The approved project for the contract is in the amount of 142,613,052.34, and the total project cost is in the amount of 161,152,749.40. Here is the construction schedule with a project duration of 540 calendar days, inclusive of the estimated 36 days of rainy and workable days determined and favorable for the prosecution of the works in the site. For the eligibility requirements under technical, the item of work of the completed contract must be similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid, with at least 50% of the required quantity for major operations of work as indicated in the Form 9 of the eligibility documents. And here's the Form 9. For PSC 5 driving works, we have 1,116 linear meters. Reinforced concrete works, 686 cubic meters. Installation of structural steel, 74 metric tons. Construction of Portland cement concrete pavement, 808 square meters. The required pickup registration is medium A for building and industrial plant. Here are the minimum equipment requirements. And the key personnel requirements. That's all, sir.
Perspective lang din.
The proposed construction of operations building and transit shed, Port of Masbate City, be approved for this year.
Just the we approved the procurement of the construction of port operations building and transit shed, Port of Masbate City, going to position level. The motion is clear, Secretary of Administration. Secretary. Anything else?
So we will now follow the contract here. Revised standard contract. So this is how it goes here. This one is already happened. Okay.
Natalo siya kampo. Okay, congratulations. May project.
Ay, ganun Lord. Diba?